This is Hardwood Hoops. It's Monday, November 7th, and I'm kicking off our Marathon Monday. Here's your basketball preview. I got some big headlines for you. Gonzaga is in talk with the Big 12 about joining the conference now. I mean, the basketball season is just getting underway. So obviously this will not take effect this year, possibly not next year, but maybe 2 or 3 years down the road. It's quite possible if they are confirming that they're joining the Big 12, maybe they'll join next year. Quite possible. It's a developing story, and I'm keeping a close eye on that. But just keep to note that Gonzaga is making a move to the Power 5, and West Virginia's head coach doesn't like it for some reason. He says that he can't compete with the big boys. They're number 2 in the country, and they dominate March Madness. Well, what are you doing? You're not thinking, West Virginia. Come on. Anyway, some other big headlines for Kansas. Yeah, Bill Self is suspended for 4 games for messing with recruiting, and he is going to be out for the Kansas and Duke game here. I think the game's next week. I'm not sure. It may be 2 weeks away. Anyway, the Kansas and Duke game is one of their next 4 games coming up, so that's going to be a big deal. And Kansas is having the first new head coach in 43 years. All right, let's check out some rankings for the AP poll. I'm not doing mine yet until college football ends, and I want to see how college basketball play out at first. So, Texas Tech at 25, Dayton 24, Illinois 23, Michigan 22, Oregon 21. I don't know how I can react to this because I'm mainly just focused on college football right now. So it's kind of hard to judge how these teams are kind of make a big reaction because I really haven't been paying close attention to college basketball lately, or really I've been paying attention to recruiting. But based on how I've seen them, or based on how recruiting and teams players leaving and players coming in, I haven't really been following that closely, so I don't know how these teams are going to expect this year. Anyway, I'm going to trust the AP poll, even though I don't trust in the college football. 20 is Alabama, San Diego State 19, Virginia is 18, Arizona is 17, Villanova is 16. Now, the one thing I got a reaction, Villanova's that low? Really? I thought they were a basketball school. I guess some years you got to have a bad year. All right. 11, Tennessee. Texas is 12. Number 13 is Indiana. Oh, TCU is up at 14. All right. Wow, the Big 12 has looked strong this year. They look better and better. And Auburn is 15. And oh, wow, Tennessee's up there too at Texas. All right. Yeah, I'm not surprised about Indiana, although I kind of expect them to be higher because they are a basketball school. But again, some schools just have an off year. I get that, but wow, the Big 12 looks really strong this year. And I think we'll likely see a couple more Big 12 teams jump in there. All right, Kansas is 6. Duke is 7. UCLA is 8. Creighton is 9. Arkansas is 10. Wow. By the way, actually, Kansas is really technically 5. They are tied for 5th place. So I got it with Baylor. So here, get your look. That Baylor and Kansas are both 5. I don't get the tie rule at all, but they do it. I don't know why, but yeah. But anyway, and I actually had no idea why I put them. I needed to have an extra ranking. I had no bias against Kansas or Baylor or whatever. I just had that. That way, I don't have specifically Baylor ranked higher, although Baylor is, to me, the better basketball school. And Kansas has their head coach suspended for 4 games, so one of the main reasons why I have Baylor ahead of Kansas. That's the only reason. That's one of a couple reasons why. North Carolina is 1. Wow, what an amazing! They had an amazing comeback in March Madness last year. For some reason, a Cinderella run, I guess. Anyway, Gonzaga is 2. Houston is 3. Kentucky is 4. And like I said earlier, Baylor and Kansas are tied at 5th. All right, so got some early non-conference games for you. Yeah, started off strong. So here's a quick preview of non-conference games. Alright, so November 11th, 5:30 ESPN. Michigan State and Gonzaga. It's going to be a big game. Gonzaga is number 2 right now. And, well, yeah, these are my old graphs from last year. I'm working on getting, refresh it for the rest of the season. But anyway, yeah. It's going to be really fun game to watch. This is one of the first, really big games of the year. And then we got on the 15th, 8:30, Duke and Kansas. This is going to be, I think, the first ranked versus ranked game this year, and the first Power 5 versus Power 5 of the year. So this is going to be a fun game to watch because Bill Self out of the game, suspended for 4 games due to illegal recruiting, something about that. And also, Duke's got a new head coach for the first time in 43 years. Could be fun game to watch. All right, November 18th, clock, ESPN 2, Virginia and Baylor. Ooh, that's going to be a fun game to watch. Can't wait to see that one. Well, no, not really. I mean, Virginia, I heard that they're really good, but you can't stop down Baylor. I mean, they're a great basketball school right now. They get better and better every year. Every day they get better. I see improvement from them every day. Kentucky and Gonzaga. Sorry, I forgot to change the name on that one. My bad. So, it's Kentucky versus Gonzaga. That is not Baylor. I'm sorry, I forgot to change the name. But, yeah, and I don't have time to get it. I need to get this video done, and I don't have time to change it real quick. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be another big game, and it will really prove if Gonzaga belongs in the Big 12 or a Power 5 conference. All right, Houston and Oregon. This is going to be a top 25 matchup, I can tell you that. November 20th, 8:30, ESPN. Going to be a big game. I really think Houston's got the edge on this one, most definitely. And if Oregon pull this out, it shows that Power 5 rule. If Houston wins this game, well, I mean, they're about to join the Big 12. So, I mean, it's really Power 5 versus Power 5. I'm already considering Houston and the Big 12. North Carolina, Indiana, November 30th, 8:15 on ESPN. This is going to be a huge game. I cannot wait to see this one. It's basketball school versus basketball school. This is history right here. I cannot wait to see this. And I really think that Indiana can pull off this upset. Alright, and also, just about a week later, maybe 2 weeks later, December 10th, 6:30 on Fox. Indiana's home once again. Gets another great Power 12 team. Arizona, they may not be great at football, but they are amazing in basketball and other sports. I think Arizona's great at like every sport except for football, it seems like. Anyway, yeah. Keep a close eye on. I think Indiana can pull that off too. Also, continuing with the same trend here on the same team in the previous graphic. 7 days later, Arizona is home against a really good Tennessee team who, I think they're 11 right now. And quite possible if they, win games, if they need to win games, finish games, they win. This is going to be a really fun game to watch. 9:30 ESPN 2, and the final non-conference game early on is Kansas and Kentucky. January 28th, 7 o'clock on ESPN. January seems like a long way away, but it's just coming up. This is going to be likely a fun future look at a Final Four game, and Bill Self would definitely, hopefully, be back before then, unless he gets any more suspensions, which I doubt it, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back in that. Alright, let's check out some college basketball games that are on tonight. Yeah, we got a few. I think almost every ranked team is playing tonight. I think most of it, and most of them are home. But these are the I'm going to tell you about the ranked opponents that are probably having potentially an upset alert. but there's really no ranked versus ranked teams tonight. But 6 o'clock, ESPN 3, Tennessee's at home. 7 o'clock, ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus in the other game, sorry. Omaha, yeah, that's going to be a fun game to watch. Yeah, I think that Omaha could possibly pull off this upset. Do you think so? No, I don't think so. Kansas got this easy win. All right, TCU, Arkansas Pine Bluff, 7 o'clock, ESPN Plus. I think most of these games are going to be on ESPN Plus. So make sure you have a streaming service, all right, out there. ESPN Plus is cheap, it's affordable, and you get almost every sport. Almost. I mean, you may not get ESPN Plus may not have the good games, but I mean, it has some pretty good ones. Anyway, yeah, TCU, they're at home. They're ranked. I don't remember what rank they are. I'm gonna add their graphic later. I don't have at the time of this recording. I don't even have the ranking in here. But yeah, I think TCU's gonna win that. 8 o'clock, Longhorns Network. Texas, UTEP. It's gonna be a huge game. Don't not sleep on UTEP because they are a really good team. I can feel it. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, they have tendency to pull up upsets in football, and I have a feeling they'll do the same thing in basketball. So look out, Texas. Don't be Texas in football, all right? 9 o'clock, Pac-12 Network, Florida A&M in Oregon. This is coast to coast, basically. Yeah, Florida A&M's got a long way to travel all the way there. Woo! All right. Yeah, so this is going to be a big game for Florida A&M, but I think Oregon's got this one locked in. All right. Let's check out what's going around the network here on Busy Sport. 3 or 4 podcasts every Monday, 6 o'clock. It's also got one later on today. I'm about to talk about it. Also, Down and Distance every Monday, 6 o'clock. It's actually getting ready to kick off. About to get ready to talk about this one in this show. Hardwood Hoops every Friday at 6 o'clock. College basketball just underway, and I got a big show as we move on through. And then first Monday every month, Hashi putting coaches on the spot. And also every Saturday at 10 a.m. It's our flagship show. It's our pickup show. My favorite show to do every week. I have a lot of fun doing that one. And also, if you haven't already, check out our website for the latest news, scores, stats, etc. That's what's going on the network here on Busy Sports. Also, it's Marathon Monday. Yep, all these shows I just talked about, they're all airing today. Yeah, after this show, got Down and Distance next, Slateport Podcast live on YouTube, and Hot Seat back this month. Yep, alright, and I got some NBA action today. Yep, the Suns and the 76ers, 7 o'clock tonight. Gonna be a really big game, I think, for the Suns. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead, put my pick on the Suns. They are winning this game 100%. Quote me on this. Suns win this game 100%. And right after that, NBA TV, 9:30. Got the Cavs, Clippers. Yeah, I really don't have high hopes for the Cavaliers if LeBron James left. And LeBron James is a disaster at the Lakers right now. I think they're 1-5 right now, or at the time of this recording. Clippers, I think they're back. They're almost their prime year, back when they had Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Yeah, so I got to go with the Clippers in this game. All right, I think they're going to have a really in their home, so I got to go with that. All right, thanks for watching Hardwood Hoops. Next show is Friday, 6 o'clock. Also, Down and Distance. Go ahead, click over to that. It's getting ready to start here in just a couple minutes.